It is starting to get cold outside now, and we have set up our Christmas tree. It's such cozy weather, but I feel like the Christmas tree needs a little something more. So today I'm gonna be making some salt dough decorations. Join me. The recipe calls for 2 cups of flour with 1 cup of salt. I have gotten a bunch of extra salt just in case I decide to double the recipe because I have quite a few things in mind that I would like to make. You know, I'm actually surprised with how well that came together. There's no extra water. The dough is a little bit gritty. It almost feels like there's a bit of cement in there. But I feel pretty positive that it's gonna stick. And these decorations are gonna turn out really, really cute. Look at that. See the little bits of salt inside of there. Now at this point, I'm gonna get my baking tray ready. Get some baking paper on there just so that it's easier to take things off afterwards. I've turned off my Christmas music in the background because we don't want copyright strikes. Something else we're going to want to do is make a hole in the middle of these so that they can actually hang on the Christmas tree. So I'm going to choose a chopstick with a good end. That one looks pretty good.
Actually, I realized after I bake these that the hole gets a lot smaller after it's done. So when you're doing this process, you might want to make the hole just a little bit bigger because yeah, it really does shrink and it was almost impossible to get the thread through some of them. And another thing you can do if you want the edges to be smoother is just put a little bit of water on your finger and just kind of smooth out the edges just like you would when working with normal clay. It kind of really does help because later on when you want to paint it, it helps the brush to go over a little bit smoother and helps it give it more of a fine-tuned look. I left the hearts without doing that because I wanted them to look a little bit more rough, but yeah, you can decide. Whatever works for you.
At this point, I have made quite a bit more than I anticipated with the salt clay dough that I made. And there is still a bunch left over. So what I'm gonna do is wrap this in cling film and save it for next time. So like I didn't bake them for 3 hours because that really seemed like a bit of an overkill. I'm just looking at them right now and they look like they could survive the end of the world. Quite literally. I think an hour and a half is quite sufficient for baking these things.
Time to add some color. And like I have a really specific color palette that I want for these. I wanted to use red, white, and blue. So let's see where this goes. I did try a little bit of green, but not quite sure yet how I feel about that. And later on at night, I decided to use the rest of the ball of dough and see what else I can make. I really wanted to have a little sun and moon hanging on my Christmas tree because, yeah, I'm all about little elements and themes. And after I baked it, OMG, the sun looks so baked. And I mean, like, who doesn't want good luck for 2026, right? So a horseshoe, absolutely mandatory.
Now, I would have liked to have acrylic varnish, but I ordered some and it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm gonna see if I can go with this instead, which is acrylic varnish spray. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try it out on the blank hearts first. Found it. So I have been spraying the varnish on some of these over here and they're still drying. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the thread on the ones that are ready. I do love the look of a good old-fashioned handmade Christmas tree ornament.
Now, you guys remember at the beginning of the video when I said that I had a hard time putting the string through later on because I didn't make the hole big enough? Oh well, this is exactly that moment and I was like, no! But luckily I ordered some fishing string a couple of days ago, so I just went out and grabbed that and sure enough, boom, worked like a charm. And I mean, this wasn't really an art project that just took me a day to do. I think I've been working on this over the span of like a week now. A little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening. And one thing you gotta remember is that you gotta paint the front and back, and you also gotta spray the front and the back and give it time to dry. But I mean, there are just so many cute ideas for things that you could make with this clay. So I'm curious to see what you guys come up with. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, subscribe to my channel because I'll be coming up with new artsy stuff every week.
Decorations are complete, y'all. Let's put them on the tree.
And Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you guys have a great holiday season and enjoy your time with family, friends, and loved ones. Peace.